Hello fellow gardeners, today we're tackling a question that stumps many. Should you use charcoal dust or wood ash in your garden? Both come from burnt wood, but their effects on your soil couldn't be more different. I remember staring at a pile of ash from a bonfire and a bag of leftover charcoal, wondering which would help my tomatoes thrive. The answer isn't simple. Choosing the wrong one can set your garden back, but the right one can unlock a new level of success. We'll break down what these materials are, how they behave in soil, and which is best for your garden's unique needs. By the end, you'll know exactly how to use that pile of ash or charcoal dust to your advantage. So grab your gloves. Let's settle the charcoal dust versus wood ash debate once and for all. Let's start with wood ash, the fine gray powder left after burning clean, untreated wood. It's mostly calcium carbonate, making it highly alkaline, and it's packed with potassium and trace minerals like magnesium and boron. Think of it as a fast-acting liming agent and a quick source of potassium. But use caution. Never use ash from treated wood or charcoal briquettes, as they contain harmful chemicals. Wood ash dissolves quickly, raising soil pH and delivering nutrients fast. This is great for acidic soils, but can be disastrous in neutral or alkaline soils, locking up nutrients. Use it sparingly. A light dusting in fall or winter is plenty, and a few handfuls per small bed is enough. You can also add it to compost to balance acidity. The biggest advantage of wood ash is its ability to quickly raise soil pH, perfect for acidic soils and crops like broccoli, kale, and cabbage. It also delivers a potassium boost, vital for fruiting and flowering plants. Trace minerals like calcium and magnesium help prevent issues like blossom end rot. But beware. In neutral or alkaline soils, wood ash can push pH too high, locking up nutrients and causing yellow leaves and stunted growth. It's highly soluble, so it's easy to overdo and burn tender roots. Wood ash contains almost no nitrogen, so don't rely on it as your only fertilizer. Always test your soil before adding wood ash. Use it as a targeted tool, not a cure-all. A little goes a long way. Respect its power. With great amendments comes great responsibility. Now let's talk charcoal dust, specifically pure hardwood lump charcoal, not briquettes. Charcoal is made by heating wood in low oxygen, creating a stable, porous, carbon-rich material known as biochar. Ancient Amazonian farmers used biochar to create fertile terra preta soils that remain productive today. Charcoal's magic is its porosity. It acts like a sponge, holding water and nutrients, and provides a home for beneficial microbes. Unlike wood ash, it's pH neutral and doesn't supply nutrients directly. Before using, charge charcoal by soaking it in compost tea or mixing it into compost. Otherwise, it can absorb nutrients from your soil and temporarily stunt plants. Once charged, it improves soil structure for decades. Think of it as a permanent upgrade for your soil's health. Charged charcoal dust or biochar dramatically improves soil structure and water retention. In clay soils, it creates air pockets for better drainage. In sandy soils, it holds on to water and nutrients. It's a haven for beneficial microbes, boosting plant health and resilience. Because it's pH neutral, it's safe for most soils, even for acid-loving plants like blueberries and azaleas. Biochar is stable, providing benefits for years with a single application. But never add uncharged charcoal. It can lock up nutrients and stunt growth. Always use pure hardwood charcoal, never briquettes. Remember, biochar is not a fertilizer. You'll still need compost or organic nutrients. Think of charcoal as the pantry, and compost as the food you stock it with. Used right, it's a long-term investment in your soil's vitality. Just charge it first, and your plants will thank you. The key to choosing between wood ash and charcoal dust is knowing your soil. Start with a soil test. It tells you your pH and nutrient needs. If your soil is acidic, below pH 6, wood ash can raise pH and add potassium. Apply lightly in fall or winter. If your soil is neutral or alkaline, skip the ash. Use charged charcoal dust instead to improve structure and water retention. In sandy, dry soils, charcoal helps hold water and nutrients. In heavy clay, it loosens soil and boosts drainage. Mix charged charcoal into the top 6 to 8 inches for best results. Tailor your amendment to your soil's needs for a thriving garden. Once you know your soil, match amendments to your crops. Wood ash is great for brassicas, broccoli, cabbage, kale, and root veggies like carrots and beets, but only in acidic soils. Avoid wood ash for acid lovers like blueberries, azaleas, hydrangeas, and potatoes. It can harm them. For these, use charged charcoal dust. It's safe and improves soil for almost any plant. Biochar is especially valuable for perennial beds, fruit trees, and berry bushes. When planting new trees or asparagus, mix in charged charcoal for long-term benefits. Tailoring amendments to your crops and soil is the secret to a productive, healthy garden. The right match makes all the difference. Let me share a quick lesson from my own garden. Years ago I spread wood ash liberally, thinking more was better. My tomatoes and peppers suffered. A soil test revealed I'd pushed my soil too alkaline, locking up nutrients. Now I use wood ash sparingly and only where it's needed. With biochar I saw the opposite. Adding charged charcoal to my clay beds made the soil fluffier, easier to work, and my carrots grew longer and straighter. The difference was clear. Biochar permanently improved my soil structure. My mistake with ash and success with charcoal taught me, always test your soil and use amendments wisely. Know your soil, know your amendment, and your garden will thrive. In summary, wood ash is a powerful, fast-acting amendment for acidic soils, while charcoal dust is a long-term soil conditioner for nearly any garden. Start small, test your soil, try one amendment in a single bed, and observe the results. Don't be afraid to experiment and learn from mistakes. Every season is a chance to grow as a gardener. Thoughtful use of amendments builds healthier, more resilient soil for years to come. Share this knowledge with fellow gardeners, and keep learning together. Subscribe for more practical gardening advice. Happy gardening!